Coming off of 4 is Plants and Brunel, leading them to the restart zone. Green flag is out. Here we go. In the 30-lap feature in the Caskinette Ford Modifieds. Bumping contact trouble, Andre Rogie. He saves it. And a lot of contact as well as some of the damage going on. Caution is out. I see Mason Spencer in the 30 on the infield grass. And there's another car that's near the entrance of the backstretch.
I think that's John Ramsey in the 25R. Yeah, it is.
You see the pace truck, Caskinette Ford pace truck exiting the track. And we're going to try again. And it looks like Brunel trouble. I think Tony Pettinelli's among them and Jeff Sharkey in turn 1. Quickly, that waves the caution for the second time. That will keep once more. Caskinette Ford pace truck exits the track. Still with 20 modifieds on the track. So I think Jeff Sharkey went to pit road. Green flag is out again. And it is Brunel getting the edge on Pants, looking to complete the first lap of this race. And he does. Randy Brunel leading the first lap of this race, with Plants in second. Third place in the meantime, though, is Taylor Capera. Fourth place is Andre Rogie. And it looks like Eddie Hawkins in fifth holding on. And now he's going to try to battle with Andre Rogie for fourth, while Matt McLean in the 64 trying to reach the fifth. And you got Mike Ramus spectating behind him. And now he's going to go for 6th against Matt McLean. Or excuse me, that's Scott Dinsler, not Matt McLean. That's Scott Dinsler, 64, who was 6th, now drops to 7th. Scott Dinsler in 7th after that. Battle for second going on. Taylor Capera, who won in the last event in the Caskinette Ford Modifieds, battling with Nate Plants for second. Caution with a spin.
And we'll have Nate Plants and Randy Brunel facing the field.
Nate Plants back to the position that he started in, which is first. And then Randy Brunel second, Taylor Capera third. Andre Rogie started in fifth. He is up to fourth. Green flag, here we go. And an excellent start by Randy Brunel. Nate Plants dropping to second, may drop to third to Andre Rogie. Rogie on the outside of Brunel. Can't quite make the move, still trying to hold on for second, and he does. And he still drives on that traction compound as Plants falls to third, trying to avoid going down to fourth, as he deals with Taylor Capera and Mike Ramus. They're running side by side, battling for fourth. Corey Tremblay having the problems back in the backstretch. Mike Ramus in the meantime, though, battling with Capera for fourth. Taylor Capera to be exact. And he will complete the pass on Taylor Capera and trying to go for third over Nate Plants. Ramus all over the bumper of Nate Plants as he is side by side with Taylor Capera once more. And meanwhile, the first two cars, Randy Brunel in first in a 007, and Andre Rogie may have gotten into Brunel. Trouble! Nate Plants into the wall, hard on the inside wall. And Mike Ramus involved as well on the outfield grass. Caution waves for the 4th time tonight. Nate Plants is another one. Mike Ramus and John Ramsey are the 4 drivers that are out. 19 to go as Randy Brunell gets a great jump on the restart. Eddie Hawkins was on the bumper of Andre Rogie on the restart. Taylor Caprero trying to thread the needle for 3rd, but stuck on the inside. Almost thought about going 3 wide on Randy Brunell and Andre Rogie. Jeff Sharkey in the 66 has returned onto the track, so it now adds up to 19 modifieds left. Taylor Caprero on the inside of Andre Rogie trying to go to 2nd. It looks like he is still in contention right now, hasn't completed a full pass. Pettinelli was all over Scott Dinsler in the 64. And here we go, halfway in this race. Taylor Caprero is so close to passing Andre Rogie for 2nd, and he does. Eddie Hawkins now trying to contend with Andre Rogie for 3rd, but Rogie's on the outside on that traction compound. And he is losing ground to 3rd to Eddie Hawkins. In the meantime, though, in 5th is Casey Sykes in the NY1. And Eddie Hawkins able to pass for 3rd. Now he's going to try and go after Taylor Caprero and Randy Brunell. A single file modified race so far. It's where, 18 laps completed so far. Now make it 19 as they've recently crossed the start-finish line. At the stripe, 10 laps to go in the modified caution. Caution is out, Matt McLean on the infield grass for the 5th time tonight. The caution waves.
By himself.
Alright, so Matt McLean spun himself near turn 2, bringing out the 5th caution. Out. Caprero and Brunell side by side as with Rogie and Hawkins. Hawkins trying to go low to make it 3 wide, gets to Brunell on the bumper with a kiss. And Brunell gives it by an edge with 10 laps to go. But Caprero still fighting on the outside. Caution.
Terry Gardner.
Terry Gardner. Green flag is out. And Hawkins is underneath of Brunell, while Caprero fights on the outside. Brunell has led all 21 laps. Trouble, 1 car on the infield grass. That's Scott Dinsler. Caution. 9 laps to go. Pace truck exits the track. Here we go, green flag. And Taylor Caprero trying to jump on the inside. Eddie Hawkins on the bumper of Taylor Caprero. Through 3 and 4, Hawkins all over of Caprero. 8 laps to go. 3 and 4. Hawkins looking low on Cabrera. Can't quite make the move. 7 to go. Pumping contact going on. A 1-2-3 battle going on. Andre Rogie spectating it in 4th. 5th place is Casey Sykes. 6 laps to go. Randy Burnell. All 24 laps have been led so far. Eddie Hawkins trying to go low on Taylor Cabrera. Not there yet. 5 laps to go. And the gap separates between Burnell and Cabrera. Cabrera running out of time. He's got 4 laps to catch up to Randy Burnell. Side-by-side action going on involving Rick Burnell as he gets by one of the cars. 3 laps to go. Mason Spencer side-by-side. Trying to take 6th place away, and he does. Tony Pettinelli looking to take 7th. 2 laps to go for Randy Burnell. Eddie Hawkins and Taylor Cabrera are side-by-side for 2nd, and Eddie Hawkins takes 2nd away. Now the white flag waves. 1 to go for Randy Burnell. Mason Spencer in the meantime trying to take 5th. Oh, he gets it at Casey Sykes. And Casey Sykes! Oh, man, what a save! Burnell, Hawkins, Cabrera, Rogie, and Sykes holds on for 5th. Mason Spencer gets 6th over Tony Pettinelli, who will finish in 7th. What an amazing finish to the end, especially with a battle between Sykes and Spencer. And we have a lot of modifieds that have parked. Probably disagreement going on between Casey Sykes and Mason Spencer, I think. And there's Randy Burnell leading all 30 laps in a jubilant celebration for him. Let's go down to Jay Schimmel.
All right, Randy Burnell picks up his 2nd win this season. I said I let Randy catch his breath. He said he's not that old, but I tell you what, victory makes you feel pretty young, doesn't it?
It sure does help.
How was the car running tonight for you?
Car wasn't too bad. It started off tight, and the cone restart, you really have to think about it, and it makes a difference. And I tried to give Taylor some room there on the outside. I know he was good on the outside, and I had to give him the outside. I did what I could to stay off him and give him room, and had a little help from behind, and I think we got nerfed each other there once or twice, but after that, I just kept it tight to the bottom and give him room to race because he's respectable. So.
You mentioned earlier in the year this is a new car and you're working some kinks out of it. You think you got them all pretty much squared away now?
No, I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. I had to hold back half of this car apart, so I'm still working on it.
So this feels pretty good then, huh?
It does. It's redemption a little bit, and I'd like to thank all my crews, Caskinette for sponsoring the mods. Thank you so much. And obviously the Gill family and everybody involved here. Fantastic place to race.
All right, congratulations, Randy Burnell.